to the left, to the left. Everything you own in a box to the left. I need sunglasses, but I don't have them because I couldn't find them in the house. So the sun is in my eye. Hello. Hello and welcome. Do we go straight or we go down? Down. Hello and welcome. Okay, let's do it then. Hello and welcome to, Vietnam. Hey y'all. Oh shit, not the butterfly. Y'all let me know where you are joining from and what time it is. Oh, so maybe we can just go this way then. We are in Hanoi, Vietnam. It is 2:04 in the afternoon. Shit. Let me know where y'all are joining from. Oh shit. I need to get on the road. Hold on. Let me get on the sidewalk. Y'all hear them out here honking at us like, get the fuck out the way. Lots and lots of motorbikes out here in Vietnam. Thank you for the hearts. Please keep those coming. So we are in Vietnam. My husband and I decided to leave the United States and to live abroad. California. Okay, West Coast in the house. Let me know where else y'all are joining from. Let me know what time it is. It's 2:05 p.m. here in Vietnam. My husband and I decided to leave the United States, so we are living abroad. So last month we were in Brazil, and this month we are in Vietnam. We're actually leaving Vietnam on Saturday, but we've been here for about a month. Midnight, okay, 1:05 a.m. Colorado. I see West Coast in the house. Best wishes, thank you. So yeah, we've been living abroad for, I guess, almost 2 months now. It's crazy. NM USA, child, listen, I don't know what NM is right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know a lot of us got acronyms and nicknames where we live at. I just don't know. So let me know where NM is. My mind was like North Minnesota, and I was like, Bianca, that's not even a thing. Cheese and rice, y'all. New Mexico. Ah, okay, got it. The only thing I know about New Mexico is like Breaking Bad. That's it. But welcome, y'all. Louisiana, okay. So Florida, East Coast. Look at these people out here fishing, y'all. These people really be out here standing on these rocks, and they just be out here fishing like this. Sometimes we literally be seeing them like in the water, like up to their waist. I be like, y'all got me fucked up, because I ain't gonna lie, their water is not some water you will catch Bianca going into. But anyway, oh, he just caught a fish. Wow. Oh my God. Y'all, by the way, I do fish, by the way. Random fun fact about me. So I am very intrigued when I see people actually catching fish. And we see people fishing out here all the time. This is the first time I've seen somebody actually catch a fish. Dinner, say in the East, sis. I heard it was going to get crazy. Going to get crazy in the West. Shit. It's crazy in the East, too. Motherfuckers getting punched in the face in New York. Everywhere is crazy, unfortunately. But, oh, there's another fish that someone caught. But anyway, so yeah, we've been living abroad for a couple of months. It is our first time in Asia, and we have really been enjoying it. It's obviously very, very, very different from anything that we are used to. But, oh, Eastern Hemisphere. Okay. But we've been enjoying it. We've been having a good time, and Hanoi is like super, super busy. So we actually are walking this way because it's not as busy. Where do you plan to settle? We don't have a plan. Child, we ain't got nobody's plan right now. But we're planning to be moving around probably at least for the next like 6 to 8 months. And then maybe like early next year, we'll kind of decide what we like, where we want to land. We go to Bali on Saturday, and then we're only going to be in Bali for like 6 days. Bali is going to be more of like a little vacation. We are currently getting a house built in Africa. Yes, what part of Africa? We're going to be in South Africa at the end of the year. as well, actually South and East Africa. My husband is actually West African, funny enough. Are you learning the languages? I am learning the bare minimum because we're not going to be in any of these places that long. So it's not really worth it to learn a language to only be somewhere for a few weeks, especially if you're going to be moving, you know, somewhere else. It's one thing if you're staying in the States, you're going to visit, but since we're moving around, it just wouldn't make sense. In general, I do speak Spanish, so we'll be in Latin America probably like mid something, I don't know, middle of the year, like the summertime. But good God. But as of right now, I know like the basics. So hello, goodbye, thank you, how much. That's pretty much what I know how to say in Vietnamese. But hey, that's something. Wow, baby, there's chops. Y'all, fun fact, this fucking place behind my husband's head, no, chops, y'all. We've been here 3 times. 3 times, y'all. This place has the best burgers. I actually went live the first time we ate there, and I'm gonna upload the video soon. But hey, y'all, welcome. If you are just joining, let me know where you are in the world and what time it is. It is 2:10 p.m. here in Vietnam. My husband and I just had lunch with a couple of South African guys that we met here in Vietnam. One of them is actually, he lives here, and the other one is just visiting. But humid, it is very humid. 3:10 a.m. Selena, 3:10 a.m. We're at yeah, it's humid as hell. Like the first couple of weeks we were here, we actually had to wear like jackets. It wasn't like cold, but it was cool. North Carolina, hey, we're from North Carolina. Let me know what part of North Carolina you're from. We came here, well, we didn't come here, we came here from Brazil, but we left the United States from Cary, North Carolina. So in the Raleigh area. But yeah, we I lost my train of thought. Oh well. Anywho, so like in Vietnam, it's been like, I mean, like the traffic and stuff is absolutely like, it's just crazy. So like we actually ducked here on the side street where it's not as bad, but like there are some places we've been walking, y'all, I'm telling you, like you should have seen me trying to cross the street yesterday. It was literally like a whole event. So is there a lot of boy and brown people there? Boy, what? Oh, black and brown people. There is a lot more than I expected, I will say, but a lot, I mean, no. I mean, yeah, a lot, no. But there's definitely more than I expected. I mean, we've probably seen, I mean, keep in mind, we've been here for a few weeks. Washington, D.C., okay, East Coast. We've probably seen like maybe 100, 200 since we've been here. But again, keep in mind, we've been here for like 3 weeks. There is also an African community here. How do they treat you guys? Super, super nice people. Like Vietnam is completely safe. I mean, so safe that I'm literally walking around with my phone out. Because let's be honest, some countries you go to, you walk around with your phone out. Like I got my shit out. That shit getting snatched out of your motherfucking hand. But where we are here in Hanoi, it's chill. The only thing is if you're black, some people will stare at you because they're like not used to seeing black people. Some people will look at you like you're a celebrity. But the people are super friendly. Philly, you done told me Philly like 4 times. I'm here for it. La Famosa, we are in Vietnam. Are the people nice? The people are super nice. And the food is so, so good, y'all. Like, you want to talk about just like really, really fresh food. I mean, sometimes so fresh, you can walk up and ask for chicken and they will kill the motherfucking chicken in front of you. I'm talking fresh. Now, obviously, that's not ideal for most of us, but it's a possibility. Is it cheap to live? Is it cheap to live there? Very, very, very cheap. You could live here for like $500 a month and you could thrive here on $1,000 a month. So I actually recommend Vietnam as a place. If you are someone who wants to travel somewhere, but you want to, you are kind of like, you want to ball out on a budget, you can absolutely ball out on a budget here in Vietnam. I talk about that in my, I have a budget travel masterclass where I show people how to book an entire trip for less than $1,000. And And that's in my Stan store if you want to check that out. If you feel like you can't afford to travel, let me prove to you that you can. Where is this? This is Vietnam. So Vietnam is a great place to travel in terms of budget if you are living off of the US dollar. So we paid less than $800 for our 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment for a whole month. How far are you guys walking? You guys don't have a motorcycle or a car. We absolutely do not have a motorcycle or a car, but we try to walk every day, especially because we're not super close to a gym. There is a gym that we have access to. We went a couple days ago and we're going to go again tomorrow. But like on the days, especially the days we don't go to the gym, we do to try to make sure we're getting out and walking, getting our steps in. And also, since I've been going live a lot more, thank y'all for the hearts. I really appreciate that. I'm still kind of like new in this like content creator live space, and so it's so nice that people will be showing love. So please keep the double taps coming. But yeah, so we basically just try to get out and walk all the time. I want to travel, but I don't know how I feel about traveling alone. Like solo travel is so big right now. I don't talk a lot about solo travel on my page because honestly, I don't travel alone that much. I have done solo trips, but it's been a while since I've done a solo trip. But I know there are, like, if you literally just look up like solo travel for women, solo travel for Black women, like you will see so many women who will recommend great places for, actually Vietnam, funny enough, is one of the places that people do recommend for solo travel for women. So that is something to keep in mind as well. What about medical care? Do you guys work there? Hello, JD, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. What about medical care? So we have travel insurance through the Chase Sapphire Reserve credit card, the best travel credit card. Take it from somebody who's had like 5 of those motherfuckers. Where are you? We're in Vietnam. I appreciate your feedback. Yes, of course. But yeah, we have travel insurance through our travel credit card. So that's what we're using as we're traveling. You said, are we working here? Yes and no. Working a lot less here than we do in the States. That's actually one of the reasons we wanted to leave the States, because like just of like that really toxic like hustle culture of like work. Like, you know, a lot of people in... I am going to look down, baby. Thank you. Like a lot of people in the U.S., they, you know, the culture is very much live to work, versus like other cultures where it's more like work to live. And like we were both just like working all the time. I felt like all I was doing was just like staring at computer screens all day. And I was like, there has to be more to life than this. That's one of the reasons that we decided to leave. So my husband, he was not working remote before. So like he's been looking for like some remote jobs. And me, I am an entrepreneur. And so I have like online income streams, so I can make money from anywhere in the world. So that's actually one of the things that I talk about and teach on my page, is teaching people how to make money from everywhere, anywhere. Because I feel like it's 2024. There's too much of the world to see. Like so many people want to travel and like they can't because of their jobs. And I mean, obviously there's so many places you can travel, but a lot of people won't even think about places like Asia or, you know, Africa. Sometimes even Europe, because they feel like it's so far away because you can't get time off. But when you work for yourself, you don't got to ask for time off. So that's something that I teach as well. I have a guide. It's called the Cash Flow Come Up Checklist, and I have it in my, if you go to the top of my page, you will see it there. I highly recommend it. It's like a $9 investment. I made it real affordable because I really do want to show people that everybody can travel and it is possible to make money in so many different ways. So I currently have 10 different income streams, which was not always the case. There was a point in my life where I definitely had one income stream and it was a job. And then in 2018, I was like, this is crazy. I am not about to be out here dependent on no fucking job. I mean, I've been unexpectedly fired. I've been unexpectedly laid off. I've had to like quit jobs suddenly because the culture was so toxic. And I was just like, that's another reason we left the US anyways, right? Because again, like it's just culturally, there are so many things that are normalized there. They really just didn't rock with me anymore. And I feel like a lot of us grew up in a world where we were told that you have to have a job to make money, which is crazy because money is everywhere. Like, I mean, seriously, y'all, money is everywhere. And there is really nothing more empowering than whenever you start bringing in money for yourself. Like, it is a whole other ball game, I promise you. So anywho, check out my cash flow come up checklist if you want some income stream and side hustle ideas for anybody, y'all. Anybody. I don't care if you got more time than money, more money than time. I don't care if you're an introvert. I don't care if you have zero experience. I don't care if you've been making money online for years. Like, there's something in there for you. So yeah, like I said, we are working. We are technically working, but like, we ain't working hard, I'll tell you that much. I missed some questions. Hold on. Do you deal with racism like in the USA? Hell no. Not at all. I would love to go to Vietnam. Do it. How long are you staying? We're leaving on Saturday, so we're only here for 2 more days, but we've been here all month. Well, why are you looking at me? I can't even believe this road is empty right now, y'all. Like, it's like, normally you would not believe the traffic out here. I have been to Senegal. Hey, that's amazing. I have not been. The only place I've been in Africa so far is Egypt, but Senegal is actually right next to where my husband right there is from. He's from Sierra Leone, a long haul flight. So we flew from North Carolina to Brazil. It took us a day. We flew to Atlanta, and then we flew to Sao Paulo, Brazil, and then we flew to Floripa, which is South Brazil. And that's where we were for most of the month. And we spent a few days in Rio at the end of our trip. And then from Brazil to here, it took us 3 days to get here. But it was kind of intentional. So, like, I'm just not the type of person that's going to sit on an airplane for any longer than, like, 10 hours. Like, 10 and a half hours, that's my max. After that, I got to get the fuck up. Unless I'm in business class, which I was not. So, one day, your girl is going to be only flying business class. But we got to start somewhere. But yeah, so we flew from Brazil to Spain, and then thank y'all for the hearts. We flew from Brazil to Spain, and then we did a 10-hour layover in Madrid. So we hung out there for a little bit. We did a tour. We watched the flamenco show, and then we flew to Abu Dhabi. That was like a 6-hour flight. So we were in the Abu Dhabi airport for 4 hours. Abu Dhabi, that is such a beautiful airport, like shit. And then we flew 6 hours to Thailand. So we spent the night in Bangkok, because at this point I'm like, bro, we done been out for like almost 2 whole fucking days. Like, we need like a bed and a shower. So we stayed the night in Thailand, and then the next day we flew to Vietnam. If you do want to come to Vietnam, please get your visa. Please get that shit done in advance, because y'all, we almost, thank you for the roses. We almost did not make it into this country. It was a hot fucking mess. We got our visas while we were like standing in line to check in for our flight. No, I'm lying. Not even standing in line. We tried to check in. We were like, maybe she won't ask. First thing she asked, do you have your Vietnam visa? So we're literally like waiting for these people who we had to, at the last minute, pay an additional $300 to get our shit expedited. It was crazy. Take care of your visa shit in advance. But yeah, so it took us 3 days to get from Brazil to Vietnam. But that's why we're glad that we're going to be here for a while, because oh my god, we fly to Bali on Saturday, a direct flight. Y'all, I feel like I don't even know the last time I took a direct flight, except for when we flew from one part of Brazil to another, because shit. So I'm definitely looking forward to going to another country and only having one direct flight. Y'all, I told y'all people be out there in the water. Y'all see them? Do y'all see them out there in the water? Like, it's crazy. That's crazy. I guess they're net fishing. I don't really know what they're doing. I know they're fishing, but it got to be like, it's obviously not like pole fishing. Anyway, my watch keeps vibrating because it keeps trying to get me to record this walk. You can't make me Apple. It ain't none of your fucking business what I'm doing. Anyway, they just want our data. Let me shut up. Anyway, let me keep going. Congrats to you. Thank you. Are you permanently living in Vietnam? No, we are traveling around for now. Thank y'all for sharing. Oop, accidentally skipped. Where are you guys staying? So we are staying in an Airbnb. I went to Bahia, Brazil. Ooh, I would love to go there. We didn't visit that part of Brazil. How many languages do you speak? 2. I speak English and I speak Spanish. Yes, they are fishing. Okay, I think I'm caught up. But yeah, let me know whatever travel questions y'all have. Let me know what questions, it's getting a little busy out here. Let me know what questions y'all have about travel, about Vietnam, about living abroad. The reason that I decided to create this page, that would be a good road to skateboard on. I would be petrified to skateboard out here. The reason I started this page is because I really wanted to show people that travel is possible for everybody. Because, y'all, I'm like, if my big black ass can travel, anybody can travel. Because as somebody who grew up black and broke and not in a scenario, not in an environment where I was seeing other people travel, and now this is my 22nd country, if I can travel, anybody can. So much of travel goes into like mindset. And I think a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people think like it's all about the money, or you need to be like experienced, or you need to have like connections. And the reality is it's up here. Like I grew up thinking travel was for rich white people, because I don't know, nobody in my life was traveling. So, and I mean, growing up, travel for me meant going to fucking Virginia, 6-hour drive with my family and staying in Motel 6. That was travel for me. So the first time I was ever out of the country, I went to Europe, to a country called Bulgaria for work. And I just remember, like, when I tell you my eyes were really open, y'all, like, I mean, I had never, y'all, and I'm from North Carolina. It's not even like I'm from New York. So, like, I was just never really used to being in a place to, like, hearing other languages. Now, like, y'all, it's nothing to me. Like, to hear other people speaking other languages, like, it's just, like, an everyday norm for me. But I had to get here. I'm so jealous. I would love to just travel. Why can't you travel, Red? What's stopping you? Listen, what I always tell people is you have to start where you are. Like, yeah, like right now we're living abroad and we're in Asia, but y'all, the first time I lived abroad was 2019. So almost 5 years later, and here we are. Like, it doesn't happen overnight, but the thing is, the time's gonna pass anyway. So you really have to decide what is a priority for you. Like, I'll ask people, people say they want to travel, but they ain't even got a passport. And I'm like, do you want to travel? Do you want to travel? Because, like, if a bomb-ass travel opportunity came up for you tomorrow, it might even be all expenses paid. You ain't even got a passport, but you say you want to travel. Okay. And I'm not throwing no shade because, listen, I get it. I completely get it. But at some point, you just get to a point in life where you have to realize everybody is where they are because of themselves. I'm where I am because of me. You where you are because of you. So if you want something different, you have to do something different. You got to be willing to be something different. Like I said, I created this page because I really do want to show people what's possible. And like, travel isn't just possible for me. It's possible for any of y'all. And that's why I created the resources, right? Like, people are like, oh, how are you able to travel so much? I'm like, because I can make money from anywhere in the world. It's 2024, y'all. All you need is Wi-Fi. If you got Wi-Fi, there's people out here making thousands of dollars a day from the phone. Thank y'all for the roses. Thank y'all for the hearts. I appreciate that. It's people out here making thousands of dollars a day from a phone, y'all. And I'm getting there. Listen, like I said, I have 10 streams of income now. I used to only have just one until 2018, where I was like, this is bullshit. I'm not about to be out here depending on a job for money, because these jobs don't give a fuck about us. These jobs don't give a fuck when we're sick. They expect us to show up. They expect us to be turning things in by the end of day, aka yesterday. They expecting us to, not be using the little bit of ass vacation days that we have in the U.S. Fuck out of here. But I had to get to that point. I had to get to that point where I had that mindset shift. And like I said, that's what a lot of people don't really think about whenever it comes to travel. Like, it's so easy to be on social media watching these jobs don't care. Hunty, they don't. They don't. And listen, I don't even care if you're at a job where it's like, oh, my company has a good culture. Honey, you can best believe if some shit happens to you within the next week, they got somebody else. Where are you originally from? North Carolina. Make sure I didn't miss some other comments, y'all. I answer that. Why do you do it alone instead of a group? I'm not alone. I'm with my husband. And also, we are traveling with a group. We're traveling with a company called Remote Year. So we actually are traveling with a lot of other people right now. And I have some videos on Remote Year on my page. But feel free to ask me any questions about that. It's definitely about money and time off from work. I feel it. Listen, when you start taking charge of your income, you're saying like you're not traveling because money and time off from work. Start working for yourself. Just start. Like, am I saying it's going to happen tomorrow? No. But do you think that you're not going to be equally as grateful? Y'all, like I said, it took us 5 years to get here from like the first time that I lived abroad. It took us 5 years. You think we're any less grateful? We're even more grateful, because whenever you have that vision and you're putting in the work and you're keeping your why in mind, like, it's so much more powerful whenever you get there. I would love to live abroad. Listen, if I can do it, so can you. And look into remote year. I have a link in my bio on that links to remote year, and I have some videos on my page about remote year. If you just like, you can go live abroad for a month. You can test it out. You ain't even gotta, like, you don't even have to like think about packing up your entire life right now. You can start with a month, y'all. So you don't think people are talking about you when they speak another language. I don't care, to be honest with you. People do that to me in the US. It don't make me no difference. I talk about everybody in English. I love this for you. Thank you. How can I connect with you to talk one-on-one with working remote opportunities and travel? So DJ, if you want to drop me either a DM or a comment on one of my videos, I can send you someone who actually works with people who want to live abroad. I personally don't do that, partly because I'm very new to living abroad. So if you have questions about like remote year, that's different. But if you are wanting to like fully live abroad, yeah, like, let me know, because I do have some resources for y'all. Let me see. I'm happy for you. Thank you. Oh shit. I always end up like scrolling back. I'm so happy I came across your page. Me too, Tanya. Welcome. I'm listening. Do you and your husband work together, or did you start your 10 streams alone? We do not work together. Me personally, I'm one of those people who, I just think business and relationships, honestly, even if it's friendships, I just think that that's church and state. I feel like keep them separate in terms of like, just like in terms of, not like, what am I trying to say? Not like necessarily like money, but like business. That's me though. Obviously there are a couple out there, they start businesses together and they're thriving, but no, we do everything separate as far as like our work. I legit just found your page. Universe is working. Welcome. That's my first step in exploring Africa. Yes, I live in Japan, having anxiety about us having to go back to America. Listen, me and my husband have been abroad for literally less than 2 months, and we have already had that conversation. Like, do we need to go back to the States? Like, we know we're going to visit. Like, we'll visit, of course, but like, to live? Because y'all, your mental health, your quality of life, your emotional health, your physical health. I mean, let's not talk about the poisonous food in the US. Like, it's just, you see the difference. But the thing is, you don't know what you don't know, because I didn't know what I didn't know. The first time I traveled out of the country, I could not believe how much food I was eating, and I was never getting bloated. I didn't feel like I was gaining any weight. Y'all, we've been losing weight here. We have not been trying, trust me. We've been eating, y'all, and we work out so much less now. And that's the other thing, like in the States, I feel like, you know, it seems like, oh, you got to be in the gym, burning all these no, the fuck you don't. You would be surprised at how healthy you can be and how easy it can be to lose weight whenever you're not being fed processed food and preservatives all the time. Babe, I feel like, food and preservatives all the time. Babe, I feel like, I'm married in 2022. I've been traveling. Oh, look at this little dog.
She got a foam in his mouth.
Oh no. He might have just ate something weird. Romeo, that's happened to Romeo sometimes. No, I was traveling before I was married. So I've been to 22 countries, and I would say me and my man were only together, like physically, like we only traveled to those countries maybe like 6 out of 22. Well, no, I'm lying. Maybe more like 8. Now you got me tempted to count. It's probably like 6 to 8 out of the 22. I was with my man. Other ones I was either by myself or with other people. Look into dual citizenship. A few African countries are offering Black people free citizenship. That's amazing. I already read that one. Where are you? I'm in Vietnam. Just followed your YouTube page. Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you now. Let me just be real honest about my YouTube page. That is me like repurposing videos from this page. So, and I'm not caught up at all. So like, you'll still see some stuff, but I just want to be honest. It's going to be things that are repurposed from TikTok. Hi. Hey, Kimberly. You've walked 2 miles since I've been watching. I'm scraping. I wouldn't say 2 miles. Let me see what Apple say. Apple says 1 mile. It's so stress-free. Yes. I'm happy I found your page. I need this inspiration. I need to find a remote job ASAP. You are amazing. Thank you. Where are you? Vietnam, Diamond. I'm interested. Y'all, I would say start off with my cash flow come up checklist. Literally, y'all, it's $9. And literally the income streams that I tell you in there, you can literally make your money back today. There are more than 20 side hustle and income streams ideas in that guide. And like, I think at least 10, 15 of them you can do from anywhere in the world. Like, you can literally start making more money today. Y'all, I promise you, so much of it is about mindset. Like, whenever I first started making money outside of a job, like, it was like small ass amounts. But do you know how powerful it would feel for me to make like $10, $20, $30 just knowing that money was coming from me? I'm telling you, it does something to your soul. And listen, where is the guide? Shelly, the guide is in my bio. So it's called the Cash Flow Come Up Checklist. It's if you go to my profile, it's in my stand store. I think it might be the first link actually. So you honestly, it is. Was that a sneeze? Jesus Christ! Like, y'all, it's so powerful. Like, and then when you start making passive income, when you wake up and realize you made money when you was asleep, when you start making money when you on the toilet, when you start making money when I'm doing like I'm out traveling, like, y'all, I'm working maybe 2 hours a day, probably like 3-4 days a week. And like, because I got to a point where I was like, why am I even working hard? For what? You don't need to work hard to make money, y'all. Not in 2024. There's too many ways. The problem is that's not what they teaching us in school. In school, they teach us how to be. Let me show y'all Vietnam. I'm doing all this talking, and y'all just seeing me huff and puff out here. In school, they teaching us how to be great employees. They teaching us how to be real great and letting somebody else tell us what to do, tell us when we have to work, what days we're allowed to take off, but they not showing you how to have control of your own fucking life. Like I said, that shit really hit me in 2018. I was like, especially like I said, after being like unexpectedly fired and laid off and then like quitting. I quit, and there was 2 jobs I quit because of like toxic culture. Like, I was literally like, yo, I cannot be depending on these people. I have to depend on me. Like, is that somebody singing? Or is that a radio? That sounds like live music. I don't see nobody. Somebody got a mic over here. Let me know if y'all spot the microphone. I don't see it. They love karaoke. Oh yeah, it gotta be from this place right here. Wait, no, y'all, I think that is a speaker. No, that's a speaker. It's a speaker. Who's singing? What lady in the middle? Oh, I see her. We found a mic. Let me check my GPS. What lady in the middle? Oh, I see her. We found a mic. Let me check my GPS. Shed light to other people. Because nobody told me. Like I said, I grew up black and broke. I didn't know shit about making money online. I didn't know shit about making your money work for you. I didn't know nothing about like multiple streams of income. And that's why I'm saying, like, you don't have to. Oh, look how beautiful that place is. Like, you don't have. I just ordered the guide. Hey, Her Highness, let me know how you like it. Let me know which income streams you start with, because I want to know. But y'all, like, you just have to start. Like, so many of us are scared. We're scared to even try something new. And what's really fucked up is that what happens is, because we're so scared to try something different, we just stay stuck doing the same shit that we've been doing. And then the time passes. Thank y'all for the gifts. Thank y'all for the hearts. Like, and then time passes and you wake up and you realize days and weeks and months and years done gone by and you still doing the same shit. You still doing the same life. You still living check to check. You still out here eating all this poisonous shit, trying to figure out why the fuck you can't lose weight. Y'all, I mean, when I tell y'all, I was in like mental breakdown around like weight and health. And like, I really got to the point where I was like, listen, I really, really try to have like positive mindset. I try not to like stress about things I can't control, but it literally got to a point where I was like, it is not supposed to be this fucking hard. What is the guide? I want to order it too. Walk Inspire, Talk, Take, or wait, does it say Walks Fire? It's in my bio. It's called the Cash Flow Come Up Checklist. How do you have service? I have Google Fi. So I pretty much have service all over the world. That dog itching like hell. Goddamn. Oh, Jesus. Going to scratch for him. Why you preaching to me? I needed this. Tanya, I know you needed it because, honey, I needed it too. And honestly, like, I feel like it's such a blessing for me to be in a place to be able to, like, go live and tell you this because, y'all, I learned all this shit on my fucking own. I mean, yeah, there were, like, some people I discovered on, like, social media as well, but, like, y'all, and when I tell you, I'm trying to give y'all the fucking shortcuts because you want to, y'all, I have invested tens of thousands of dollars. God damn, don't hit my man. I have invested tens of thousands of dollars into shit. Like, I have tried and failed and cried and tried again and failed again and cried again over and over again. And at the end of the day, it's still worth it. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, y'all. I mean, like, with your job, you just have the tears. With the fucked up ass job, you just have the tears and the anger and the frustration. But when you are bringing in, what you pointing at? Oh, hold on, y'all. But when you are bringing in income for yourself, like I said, even if you have to start small, and that's why, like, in the cash flow come up checklist, I give so many options, y'all. Nobody is wealthy because they saved enough money. Nobody became wealthy with just one stream of income. I think they say the average is 7. Wealthy people have on average 7 streams of income. Like, and I have 10, but, like, I would say, like, 7 out of 10 are tied to affiliate marketing and digital marketing, which is exactly what I talk about in my cash flow come up checklist. Well, I talk about other things, but I also talk about both of those because those are the two that they make me the most money. And, like, I am now at a point where I make passive income every single day, every day. Ooh. And I'll be talking more about that on my page. I'll be doing more videos to dive more into my income streams. Like I said, a lot of them are like affiliate marketing and digital marketing. So, for example, the guide, the cash flow come up guide, y'all, that's digital marketing. And in that guide, I have like affiliate links. I'm also like an Amazon influencer. I have a book on Amazon. Like, I'm a host on a podcast. I have like other affiliate things. Like, there's, and y'all, those are like the fancier ways. But other shit, y'all, I'm talking, I just look like, I literally am laughing. I'm getting so passionate about this. I'm like, calm down, Bianca. But, like, y'all, you don't know until you know. So, like I said, let me prove it to you. I am, and the reason why I made these resources so affordable, like the cash flow checklist is $9. My budget travel masterclass is only $14 because I was like, now listen, I'm not saying I'm out here trying to get these coins because I am. Your girl is coming for the millionaire status for show. But, like, I care more about that from, like, organic traffic, whatever. But what I really want to do is just show y'all what is possible. Like, there was a woman here the other night who she got my guide, and then she told me that, like, she already signed up for a high yield savings account. And I, like, y'all, I'm telling you, like, I almost cried. Like, I wanted to cry. Like, when people tell me that, and listen, and if you got the guide, that's amazing. Actually go through it and watch the video. Don't just download the guide and walk away. When you get the guide, go through the video, and you might want to go through it 2, 3 times. There's going to be some income streams that you can start getting going today, and there's going to be some you might need to do a little bit more planning. But, y'all, you can take the knowledge in that guide and make fucking bank, okay? You can be making money every day. Like, fuck a payday. What is bi-weekly? What's a bi-weekly check? What is getting paid once a month? Like, why was that normalized? For what reason? For what reason? Well, you can be making money every single day. We got bamboozled, y'all. What is man doing on his bike? We got bamboozled, y'all. Bless, I'm glad I found you. Me too, DB. They told us it was too dangerous to go in the water. In what water? Oh, I think somebody else having another conversation in the chat, which is great. I love that for y'all. But, and by the way, if you're joining, welcome. We are in Vietnam, me and my husband. We are living abroad. We were in Brazil in February, and we are now in Vietnam. So I'm just out here showing y'all these Vietnam streets. Well, right now I'm just talking shit with my face. But I'm just out here showing y'all some of Vietnam and where we are. We walking around the city. But let me know. Drop your travel questions. Drop your living abroad questions. Drop your Vietnam questions, and drop your location and the time. It is 2:43 p.m. here, and I would love to know where you are viewing from and what time it is. And please double tap and please share this live if you find it valuable. I appreciate it, y'all. I appreciate TikTok so much. I feel like I get so much love on TikTok. Like, it just I'm still new to going live. Okay, Arizona, Maui, okay, Chicago, we love to see it. So I'm newer to like going live on TikTok, especially like consistently, but like I feel like it has been so rewarding. I've been meeting so many amazing people, and also it's really helpful for me to kind of understand what questions y'all have around travel. Massachusetts, Louisiana, Alaska, hello. I don't think I've ever had anybody join from Alaska. I'm here for it. Okay, Mississippi, Vegas, LA, we got West Coast in the house. Whew, baby, you walking so fast, I'm getting out of breath. Baby, you're getting a workout. I see like the back of your neck perspiring and shit. God damn. Good morning from New Hampshire. Good morning, Alicia. Delaware, California. We love to see it. But anywho, so whenever I would talk to people about California, South Carolina, whenever I would see people, or I would be like traveling, and people would always be like in my DMs asking me about travel and telling me they can't afford it. And it's like, I can understand why people feel like they can't afford to travel. Number one, because shit, I'm going to Algeria. June, I'm going to Algeria for the second time. Oh, that's so crazy. I've never been to Algeria. This is going to sound so stupid, but like, this is super helpful. Your link is awesome. Can't wait to order. Yay. Let me know when you do. Let me know how you like it. Let me know any questions that you have. But like, we actually just ate at a place, and I got this like Algerian sauce, which I thought was funny because I don't ever really hear anything about Algeria. But I think I love that. Like, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to come to Vietnam, because there's something wrong with going to the places that are like, super sexy, the place you hear about all the time. But like, I like coming to places like this to show people. I just came back from Vietnam. Hey, Libra. Hey, and another Libra. Let's get it. Libra gang. Where were you at in Vietnam? I'm in Hanoi. But like, I love being able to show the beauty of some of the countries don't get as much love on social media. Like, there's certain places you see them. And there's nothing wrong with going to those places, y'all. I'm about to go to Thailand. We're going to Japan. We're going to go to the Maldives. Like, I'm going to go to like the sexy places too. But like, I like coming to places like this to show people that like, Libra gang, hey. But wait a minute. Are y'all October Libras or September Libras? Listen to me. Listen to me. Just like a Libra. You in Saigon? I was in Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh. No, I'm in Hanoi. Do you miss your family in the USA? Do they visit you? We've only been gone a couple months, so to be honest with you, it hasn't really been enough time to be like, oh, I'm really homesick. So like, I do miss them. And like, the time zone is a little challenging, because sometimes like whenever I'm like, oh, I want to call my mom or to call my sister, I'm like, oh, it's 3 a.m. there, I can't call them. So I would say the time zone is a little bit challenging, but other than that, honestly, y'all, like I said, I'm not saying I don't miss them, but I don't feel like, oh my God, like I'm dying without them. You are talking a little fast. My bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's my life. Always talking fast. October Libra. Okay, and that's on period. October 3rd. Let me know where you at, Her Highness. Libra also. I love all the Libras. What's your favorite? I'm not throwing shade to the other signs either. My moon sign and my rising sign are Capricorn. So I fucked hard with Capricorns as well. My husband is a Pisces. My life is full of Scorpios and Aquarians and Pisces. But lately I've been having a lot of Geminis too. So there's good people in every sign, y'all. We already know that. Aries. I have a good friend in New York who's an Aries. Oh shit. I'm back home and wide awake. Should be sleeping. What are y'all doing up anyway? Like, what? Because I know for a lot of y'all it is like super late. So I am just curious. Oh, and if you are, you said what, babe? Hold on, y'all. Let me hit the GPS. But yeah, if you are just now joining, let me know where you are joining from. I think this is Steakhouse they went to, babe. The group. I don't know. It might be shit. If you are just now joining, let me know where you're joining from and what time it is. It is 2:48 p.m. here in Vietnam. Also, please double tap, because I am trying to get to 10,000 likes on this live. I see that I'm a little over halfway there, so I appreciate that. What is your favorite Vietnamese food? Either pho, which is the soup that a lot of us call pho. Oh, wow, look, pho. In the U.S., me and my husband have that for breakfast all the fucking time, for like less than $2. And also they have this, they call them pancakes, but they're nothing like U.S. pancakes. They're made with like rice paper, and they come with these like crispy onions, and you dip them in this sauce, and they're so good. But y'all, the food here is unmatched. Like, and like I said, just, oh, black people, wait a minute, where is this? Hold on, baby. Free entry. Where is this? Not me and Treat. They got a drag show too. Does that say August 2020? Oh, that's March. Okay, so we definitely missed this. But I'm just intrigued by this place. Synth Central? Huh. Okay. We did go to an Afrobeats party at the club on Saturday night. I'm going to do a video on that for y'all as well. But yeah, the food here is unmatched. Food here is delicious, cheap, fresh. Like, y'all, don't sleep on Vietnam. Check out my budget travel masterclass if you want to know how you can travel for the low. I'm talking about how you can get like the cheapest flights, how to like never pay full price for Airbnb. There's like so many travel hacks that I have learned, y'all. This is my 22nd country, and I dropped them all in that masterclass. So make sure you go grab that, whether you're a new traveler or, I mean, honestly, I feel like I have learned the most about traveling in like the last year of my life, to be honest with you. And I got hella travel hacks in there. If you're not ready to make that investment, feel free to just like go on my page and scroll some of the videos. But if you want some money hacks for travel all in one place, grab that budget travel masterclass and thank me later, because I promise you the shit you're going to learn in there for that little $14 investment is going to save you thousands, because it's literally saved me thousands. Hold on, I missed some comments. Woohoo! Chicago, Baltimore, working. Who working is late? Was you night shift? Hold on, y'all. Woohoo! Chicago, Baltimore, working. Who working is late? Was you night shift? Hold on, y'all. Gotta check my GPS. I don't sleep. Jesus, how does that work? Scorpio. I was like, what? Michigan, Chicago, 4 a.m. North Carolina, Simply Rob, a part of North Carolina. That's where we're from. Bakersville, California. Another person from North Carolina. Everything is cheap there. It's stupid cheap. We pay less than $800 for the whole month for our 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment. Grow up stressing. Why are you stressing, Her Highness? Too blessed to be stressed? Because you in the States? Let me shut up. You should try both. I think it's better than pho. I think somebody was just telling us about that yesterday. Whenever we did this tour, y'all, and we were learning about like the Vietnam War here, which, fun fact, they call the American War here, not the Vietnam War. Oh, so sad, y'all. Like, honestly, just some sad shit. But I think that's another reason why I'm so glad. You said only 800. Yes, and we could have gotten somewhere cheaper if we wanted to, by the way. And we're in like a really good area as well. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, like that's one of the reasons I wanted to come here. Like, y'all, Vietnamese people, like, for all the shit they've been through, they are so fucking kind and just humble. Like, and when I tell you Vietnam has been shat on, I mean, I mean, oh my God, just the US, China, France, like they just been, but they're such incredible people, y'all. Like, you have to travel. Like, I promise y'all. And that's why, like, I feel so good about the budget travel masterclass, because I really want to show people a different side of travel, because it truly does change you as a human. Like, you will never have like the amount of like the perspective, the kindness, empathy. It's like when you travel and you see people across the world and you're making friends all over the world. It's truly a beautiful experience. Killer Cam, how was the crime there? I mean, I ain't seen none. It's very safe here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Me and my friend were having a conversation earlier, and we were laughing because we were like, Americans be thinking America is the safest place in the world, and that should be making me laugh. Y'all got women getting punched out in fucking New York. We got movie theaters, grocery stores getting shot up, and people are like, "Is Vietnam safe?" I'm like, bitch, are you safe? Are you safe? Guns aren't even legal in this country. Woo. Woo. Okay. Let me bring it back. Because I'm in Washington. It's draining here. And they welcome us. Yes, people should travel. Where are you at? V-Rose, I'm in Vietnam. Where is this place? This is Vietnam. Sorry, y'all. If I do miss your question, just drop it again for me. Hold on, y'all. We're eating direct. This is like a super quiet. This is a super quiet area. We literally live in the wild, wild west. It's true. Like, and I feel like the media has trained us to think that travel is so dangerous and that like the United States is the place to be, and it's a fucking joke. Yes, Mel. And it's just so crazy because y'all, I be feeling safer out here walking around than I be in my own goddamn country. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, people be staring because some people aren't used to seeing black people, so like people was like staring at us, but like there is not one time I felt unsafe in this country. I will be in Singapore and then Bali next month. Hey, when you going to Bali? We're going to Bali on Saturday. I would love to see Singapore for at least a day. OMG, I want to go there. What you waiting on? I'm in Thailand. I miss my guns. Okay. We're going to Thailand next week. Do you speak Vietnamese or plan on learning it? Surfer girl, no, I do not. And no, I will not, because we're leaving on Saturday. So me and my husband are living abroad. But right now we are like moving around. We haven't like settled on a place. So, and if when we do settle on a place, it'll more than likely be somewhere in Latin America. Probably somewhere like Colombia or Costa Rica. And I can speak Spanish. Try Gin Cafe near Pan Pacific Hotel for that tiramisu coffee. I don't drink coffee, but you know what's funny? I had what's called a salt coffee yesterday. Y'all, I ain't never had a coffee so good in my motherfucking life. I am so sad that I just discovered that coffee when we about to leave. I'll be in Bali for a month. I'm considering relocating. Yes, Joanna, are you in the Black Expats group? The Black in Bali? Because we're going to try to link up with some people while we're there. Neither do I, but it was so good. Where are you? Quincy, we are in Vietnam. Me and my husband are out taking a walk. We've been on here talking about travel, living abroad, all the things. I want to move to New Zealand. I would love to visit New Zealand. It looks beautiful there. What city are you in? We're in Hanoi. So we're in the capital. I'm so jealous. You ain't got to be jealous. You can do it too, sis. I just purchased your book. Hey, Walksfire, let me know what you think. Let me know which income stream you decide to do. I love the action taker, y'all. I love when people tell me that. Because listen, as somebody, I used to be a fucking course junkie. Like, I would buy shit and would never open it. So, like, listen, I absolutely appreciate the support. But if you're going to buy my cash flow come up guide, which you should if you want more income streams, you want to learn how you can start making money from anywhere in the world, but you got to actually do something with it. Don't just buy it and do nothing with it. And the same with the budget travel masterclass. When you learn all these good ass travel hacks that I'm dropping, travel. Even if you start, y'all, I don't care if you start with a fucking 2-day trip. The first time I really traveled, like the first few times, it was like resorts and cruises. Like, start where you are. God damn. Ooh, hold on. I'm missing questions. Why do you travel so much? Why wouldn't I travel so much? I felt safe. I didn't feel any racism when I was there. Yeah, none. You're such a vibe. Oh, thank you. Any discrimination? None. Literally none. I definitely will because I'm a licensed contractor LLC. Let's get it. Yeah. What city is this? This is Hanoi. Look at the little doggy. This is Hanoi, Vietnam. So we are in the capital of Vietnam right now. About to get hit by a car. Nah, honestly, like that was nothing. If y'all would have been on my live yesterday and y'all would have seen me trying to cross the street. Oh my God, it was crazy. Oh, that's pretty. They'll just like randomly be these like nice ass apartments here out of nowhere. But yeah, let me know where y'all from. Let me know what travel questions you have. Let me know what questions you have about Vietnam or about living abroad. Y'all can see it's getting louder. We're coming out from the cut. We coming back out in the city. My legs are going to be in the best shape of my motherfucking life after leaving this country. Are you American? I am.
Look where we at. Someone said again.
I'm screaming. We always end up here. Hold on, y'all. Let me check my GPS. What do you guys do for a living? So my husband has been a personal trainer for a while. And he also does like corrective exercise. So like he'll work with like physical therapists, like for people who like, let's say like you just had like surgery or like you had a stroke, like that kind of stuff. So he's currently looking for something remote, but he also can like train clients virtually. I am an entrepreneur. I have 10 streams of income. That's something we were talking about earlier. That's why I was telling y'all about my cash flow come up checklist, because it gives you income streams and side hustles that you can do from anywhere in the world. So my money is location independent. I make money everywhere I go. I make money in my sleep. And it's been a journey. it is 100% been a journey. It was not always this way, but in 2018 I decided that one stream of income was not cutting it anymore, and I never looked back. And now here we are. Oh, y'all got me to 10K likes. Thank you. I wasn't even paying attention. Jesus. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate the love. I love it in Singapore, but be ready for the heat. Oh, it's gonna be hot as shit when we get to Bali and Thailand. I already answered Ohio. Hey, Ohio, was the flight super expensive? See, Mrs. G, that's why I'm telling y'all, get my budget travel masterclass, because I tell you how to get cheap flights. And I do also have some videos on my page, like some budget travel. Look out for the budget travel videos, because you can see on there like how to get cheaper flights. Y'all, honestly, I feel like the biggest trick to getting to cheap flights, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, the biggest tip is stay ready, because there are amazing flight deals, but you have to be ready to take advantage of them. That's the first thing. The second thing, as far as really good flight deals, is letting the flight prices tell you when to travel. Those are the two main ways you are going to get some bomb ass flight. There's some other ways, but those are the main ones. But yeah, grab my budget travel masterclass if you want to know how to get really great deals on flights, accommodations, all that shit. If you want to know how you can book your entire trip for less than $1,000, get that masterclass and thank me later. I use Cheapo Air. I got my flights for $800. I use Cheapo Air for damn, babe, was that Brazil? It wasn't Brazil to here. I don't even remember at this point. So then it was from, yeah, okay, so we use Cheapo Air. That was my first time. Oh, y'all, this place is so good. We ate here the other night. Oh my God, so good. I lost my train of thought. Oh my God, I'm getting out of breath watching this. I'm screaming. There was a girl on live yesterday and she kept being like, tell hubby to wait up. I'm out of breath. And that shit had me cracking up. For the flight, super expensive. So we paid for our flight to Brazil. Oh my God, our flights to Brazil were like fucking cheap. We paid like $600. And y'all understand, yes, Brazil is in Latin America or South America. Brazil is fucking far. Like, holy moly. But we paid $600 each for our flights. And then for our flights from Brazil to Asia, we paid like $900 each. Real good flights, or like off season. Yes. I'm from Memphis, $1,300 for two people going to Seattle. I know you fucking lying. I believe it. Because before I really knew how to like finesse travel. Can I get a water, baby? Before you might get a grab? We can get it. Before I really knew how to finesse travel, shit. I was out here paying these expensive ass prices. Y'all be talking about black people. I told y'all there's some African people out here. There goes something right there. Oh my God, I had to get a sip of water. I'm so thirsty. Oh. You talking about you out of breath. Bitch, I'm out of breath. Oh, all right, let's see. Okay. Sorry, y'all. We gotta watch our GPS. From where?
We had dinner the other day.
The Bromigo place? It's right there. I already gave you the hotspot though. I hope you enjoy yourself. Thank you. It's the middle of the afternoon here. Y'all who are just joining, welcome. We're in Vietnam. See, y'all who've been on here for a little bit, you can see it done got a lot crazier out here. Remember, I was like, oh, it's not that bad over here. Y'all see what traffic doing now. It done got crazy out here. But I feel like if you're from like the city, somewhere like New York, honestly, you're probably a lot more used to this. We're from North Carolina, so it's a little bit different. But no, going back to what I was saying earlier, the reason I created all these travel resources is because like I really want to show people what is possible. Like Mel, Akatsuki, where my Naruto fans at? Because if you know, you know. You see them red clouds? If you know, you know. I'm sorry. I had to do that real quick for my nerds. I gave you a follow. Thank you. Good night. But yeah, like I really just wanted to like show people like what is possible. So like when people are like, oh, like how are you? Like you don't have to work. And I'm like, yeah, I do work. I work for myself though. I'm working right now. Like this is my work. Like talking to cool ass fucking people like you all over the world while I'm walking around in Vietnam. Like this is work for me. But like this was not always the case. Like I know what it's like to be in a fucking 9 to 5, stuck at a desk, stuck going in the office. I know what that's like too. I intentionally changed my life, and that's why I have 10 different income streams now. That's why I can make money from all over the world now. That's why I have the cash flow come up checklist. It's in my bio if you want to grab that. $9, y'all. $9 investment. I'm in North Carolina. We actually moved from Cary, North Carolina, before we came abroad. But yeah, like I created the cash flow come up checklist to show people that like you can literally be making money from anywhere. And yeah, there are some income streams that take a longer time to build, of course, but it's like, y'all, it's worth it. Do you think that I don't think 7 years of being in entrepreneurship is worth it? To Saint said, I'm an NC now. Okay. Do you think it's not worth it? Like I'm hearing that like the time is gonna pass anyway, y'all. You just have to decide where are you gonna be in 2 months, 2 years. Like you would be surprised. Like if you start an income stream, especially like this online stuff, y'all, affiliate marketing, digital marketing, you would be surprised at how much shit can take off. Y'all, look, 2 months ago, I was on here doing videos asking y'all to help me get to 1K followers. I'm almost at 3K followers now. Hit that follow button if you haven't already, though, because I'm trying to get to 5K. Your girl trying to get TikTok shop, okay? But y'all, you'd be surprised. Like if you just stay consistent, and you also have to believe that it's possible for you. Like growing up, we always think money means a job. And if you want more money, you got to get another job. Like in the US, it's not even affordable to have one fucking job. Like people out here working 40, 50, 60, 70 hours a week, still living check to check. I'm like, oh, hell fucking no. First of all, I'm not working hard. It's 2024. I don't got to work hard anymore. And second of all, here's the thing. When I say I'm not working hard, don't think I don't put in work. Because y'all, your girl be working. Like, I mean, this is like, yeah, I'm having a good time. But like, this is still technically like part of like what I do for business. But like, I know I wish I could do this. Why can't you? But like showing up to like a job that you hate, letting somebody dictate when you can be off work. Y'all, I'm telling you, I woke up a couple years ago and I was like, I really got to ask permission. Like I literally remember like being sick and somebody had emailed me and was like, oh, I hope you're feeling better. I'm just wondering if you'll still be able to make the EOD deadline. Bitch, are you fucking serious? Like, but that is the culture in the United States, but you won't even know that until you get out. And in order for you to get out, in order for you to live something different, y'all, you have to do something different. You have to take a chance on yourself. Nobody came into this and did it perfectly. Nobody came into this and it went the way that they thought it was going to do. Are you allowed to eat and walk in Vietnam? Yes. Vietnam, the number one rule in Vietnam is that there are no rules. We've learned that from Vietnamese people. Literally, like, you get to a point, you have to get to a point where you're like, I'm not going to live this life anymore. College was a waste of my damn time. Ooh, no comment. Listen, you're talking to somebody who has a marketing degree, and I can promise you 99% of the marketing I learned was from real motherfucking life. You are so right. I appreciate you. Thank you. Just Nene, why would you do this alone? I'm not alone. What you mean? I'm not alone. We out here. But I mean, for the record, there are a lot of people who travel alone. There's nothing wrong with solo travel. Y'all, don't be waiting around for people. If you want to travel and you got people who don't want to travel, leave them behind. They not coming. Don't beg them. They not coming. Oh, would you do it alone? 100%. And especially now, like I said, now things were obviously a lot different like 20 years ago. But like, y'all, now it's never been an easier time to travel. How do you afford travel? Caitlin, welcome. So I have multiple streams of income and I make passive income every single day. In my sleep, when I'm on the toilet. Right now, like, I'm always making passive income. A lot of my income streams are digital marketing and affiliate marketing, and you can find the links for those in my bio in my stand store. It's called the Cash Flow Come Up Checklist. It's $9, y'all. The best $9 you'll ever spend, next to my $14 budget travel masterclass. Because if you try to listen, if you're serious, listen, the $9 guide, if you just like in general, you want to know about like passive income streams, how you can make money, go for it. But if you really want to travel, like I'm talking to y'all who were like, I want to see the world. Like I want to get, and whether you want to get out of the country permanently or whether you just want to get out and visit, but you're like, I really want the experience of travel, because I promise you, it changes you you are a better human. The world would be a better place if everybody traveled. And if that's what you want to do, get the budget travel masterclass, because those are the things that I wish that I knew about travel back when I thought that I couldn't afford to travel. And now that I'm out here in Vietnam, paid $800 for a month in a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment. Like, y'all, $800 was not the price on Airbnb. And I show you, is this us? Okay, y'all, we about to get, okay. So Grab is basically the Uber here. So now we are headed back to our house. What's one thing that surprised you about being in Vietnam? Anna, that's a great question. One thing that surprised me about being here, well, actually, I'll tell you 3 things. The first thing is how many people actually speak English now. I'm not telling you to come here and think everybody about to be speaking English to you. Where's the masterclass, unapologetic Virgo? It's in my bio. It's in the Stan store. The budget travel masterclass, and I'm always making updates to that masterclass. And if you buy it, I'm gonna send you the updates because y'all, I'll be learning new stuff, and I added something to it today. So even if you get it today, I'm gonna send you more. I'm gonna be sending you more of it. But yeah, I was surprised at how many people spoke English here. I was surprised at how much they love fried chicken here. That driver is gonna need earplugs. They don't give a fuck. Listen, I'm like this. Even if I were just talking to my husband, y'all, I would literally be just like this. There's no difference except I'm talking to y'all instead of talking to Mel. Damn, I had my 3rd thing and now it completely just left my brain. What a surprise is about Vietnam, maybe. Is it north or south? North, central, ish, Jesus, ish. What a surprise that's here. You even listening to me? Oh my God, he can't even hear me. He got on headphones. He just started tuning me out. I don't blame him because I know I be doing a lot. But you said not much.
The driving is crazy other than that.
Yeah, the driving is definitely crazy. Well, I'm a student of yours now, purchasing your book tomorrow. We love to hear it, Tango. Well, I don't work for a Japanese company. It's even worse than the US. I'm working for myself. What you talking about? I ain't working for no company. Well, I'm working for my company. What city? We are in Hanoi, Vietnam. So we are in the capital. Which is one of the popular places to travel, but there's not like a ton of tourists here. Is this a hotel? That shit look nice. But yeah, anyway, sorry. I keep getting distracted by myself. Also, I've been reading the comments and I be going off on tangents. Thank y'all for still hanging in there with me. Please keep the hearts coming. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Please like this live and please share this live. Your girl out here, you know, I'm just dropping these gems for y'all because I'm ready for y'all to be sending me DMs being like, I just booked a flight here because of you. I purchased your guide and I made this amount of money. Oh, I just did this and now my money is making money for me. Like, I want that for y'all. Because I know what it's like to feel like that is not possible. Like, I know, have you been to Bora Bora? I have not, but we're probably going to we're definitely going to the Maldives before we go back to the western side of the world. I'm gonna turn the camera around because we got a cute little park over here. But fingers got it for real. Yeah. Y'all, I'm just out here trying to shed light. I really am. I really started this page like kind of just for fun. I wasn't even really thinking that much about trying to like show other people to travel. I was like, I just like talking about travel. And now like seeing how many people want to travel, like y'all inspire me because like y'all really do remind me that like this was not always my life. Like, and y'all, it's not that I'm not grateful. Like I wake up like overwhelmed with gratitude every single day. But it, once something becomes a normal, it becomes a normal. It's normalized. And that's one thing, I've always talked about is like, things that are normalized in the US and then you leave and you realize I don't even got to be dealing with that shit. One thing that I decided to normalize in my life was travel. But I had to have that mindset shift. I had to be like, you know what? Travel is part of who I am. Travel is part of my lifestyle. Travel is no longer, whenever I get my tax check, I'm gonna go to Miami for a few days or whenever, what do we used to call that shit? The stimmy or whatever the fuck back in school, the refund check. Oh, I'm gonna get that and I'm gonna just do me a little 3-day trip to Atlanta. Like, I'm like, the world is too big to not be traveling. There are incredible people all over the world. Like, I was in Egypt last year and I went with my friend who is like Egyptian and people are like, oh my God, like, how do you even have an Egyptian friend? Where did you meet her? Traveling. Like, me and my husband, we're on the way back. Well, we were walking around, but like, we just had lunch with 2 South Africans. One of them, he lives here. He's been for 3 years. The other one, he's here. He came to visit his friend because his friend just got married here, married a Vietnamese woman. Like, y'all, there are amazing people all over the world, but you won't know that. And like, we're so ignorant in the United States. We are. And like, I say that humbly. Like, dog, there's so much stupid shit I used to say and do because I was ignorant. Like, there was a tour that we did yesterday and we were learning about the Vietnam War. Y'all know in the US people like to pick on like Asian people, like, oh, well, you're probably eating like dog and cat. Yeah, do y'all know why? Do y'all know why they eat everything? Because of how much shit this country has had to deal with. Like, people were literally starving. They had to eat any animal. They didn't. It was literally eat any animal or die. But you know, for us, we just like to make the jokes because we don't know any better. And you're not gonna know any better if all you do is sit your ass in the United States. Because I didn't know any better. Oh, Montreal, that's a nightclub we went to. It's so funny going to like going past a club in the daytime because it's like, oh wow, I was just in there like twerking his ass with like shots of tequila, and now it just looks like, now it's all closed and boring looking. But yeah, like, you won't know until you know. Like I said, I say this very humbly. Like, I've been to 22 different countries, but I did not start really traveling until I was 26. And yo, I'm 31. So like, I've done like most of the travels I have done have been in the last like 5 years of my life. And it's never too late. I don't care where you are. I don't care like, you know, what you currently have going on. Even if right now it feels impossible, like, it doesn't have to be right now, but there is something you can do. It is never all or nothing. Like, we make that mistake in so many different areas of, like, I've talked about so many things, y'all. I mean, like, if y'all knew me like on IG, I don't use IG for business anymore, but like, I've talked about paying off credit card debt. I've talked about investing in stocks. I've talked about how to live a healthy lifestyle. And I've always said the same thing. The habit is more important than the amount. You just have to start normalizing certain things in your life. You have to start identifying with the person who you want. If you think about your highest self, the person you want to be, what would they be doing? How would they be talking? Where would they be going? Who would they be hanging out with? Start doing that shit right now. If right now you're like, oh my God, I can never go to Asia, where can you go? Oh, well, I wouldn't be able to do that for a while. Put a month on it. It's March. When can you travel? When? Can you go in April? Can you go in October? Can you go in December? What can you do? There is always something that you can do to start. How long did it take from planning to finally leaving the US? Tango, we thought we were gonna be living in Florida right now. We decided to move abroad in November, and because we started off traveling with a company called Remote Year, I have a link to them in my bio as well. It just, like, Remote Year makes it super easy. Oh shit, hold on. I am literally trying to scroll back, y'all. I'm sorry. You said, girl, calm down. You ain't got to stay here. You can leave. They got some nice buildings. They got some nice buildings, and they got some nice buildings. Did you eat it yet? Did I eat what yet? What? Americans, ethnocentrism. People need to travel more and see what's outside the U.S. Y'all, it's people who need to leave the town I grew up in. I'm definitely going to travel. After undergrad, yes, I am here for it. I haven't traveled since the pandemic. I miss it. Bali was next, very soon. Yes, we're going to Bali on Saturday, so I'm very, very excited. Jasmine, you guys don't want to listen. Why are you still here? I mean, honestly, like, I don't even, like, why are you still here? Oops. Oh, I didn't even know you could tap on here. Okay, there we go. Oops. I'm still learning TikTok Live, y'all. So sometimes things be popping. Oh, not my man over here telling me how to do it. He don't even be going live. I'm screaming. He be figuring stuff out way faster than I do. I can't wait to travel. Yes, where we going? Tell me. I always want to know where people want to travel. Where do y'all even want to go? What is on? Are we at a house? I feel like we look close. What is on y'all travel bucket list? My conditioning still makes me wonder about money as a high school dropout with kids. I get it. Get my cash flow come up checklist. Start bringing in your own income, and the more you do that, the more like the more money will start coming out of nowhere. I used to have a mentor, and I would talk to her about like, you know, that feeling of like getting paid from a job and you have all this anxiety, like every time I get money it's gone, like I have to watch it leave my bank account. And I would just talk to her, and I would just be really honest and be like, why does it always feel like, you know, whenever I get paid, like I always have this like anxiety around money? And she was like, because you don't realize that God is your source of money. And y'all, when I tell you, that struck me. Oh, that struck me. And to this day, I remind myself every day, money is everywhere. Money is everywhere. How do you work for yourself? Aqua Love, that's a great question. So most of my income streams come from some form of digital marketing or affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing is basically like getting paid to like promote other people's like products and services. And then digital marketing is really just any kind of marketing that you do online. So, and I have some other income streams. Like I said, most of them are digital marketing and affiliate marketing. Bali, Fiji, Bora Bora, Cook's Islands. I've never heard of Cook's Islands. Where is that? We love to hear it. God is definitely the answer. Okay, because that's on period. Japan is nice. We're going to Japan, so let me know if y'all have any Japan tips for us. Can we be besties for real? We are besties. What you mean? Where you at? Listen to me. Where you at? I'm happy to meet anybody. I promise y'all. I really am. Like, I am a people person. I mean, y'all can probably tell that. Have you been to Africa? I have been to Egypt, and we're going to Africa at the end of the year. But like, that's another thing that I always tell people. Like, you know, I feel like a lot of people like to make jokes like, ugh, well, I don't like people and whatever. And I'm like, okay, well then don't. I like people. I love people. I love meeting new people because honestly, like that's where opportunities come from. Do you have a separate account for your digital marketing, Jasmine? So what's funny is I used to. It's actually at the Bianca Lynch. If you go to that page, I really wish you could like type in a comment on TikTok live, but you can't because I would type it out for y'all. But it's the TheBiancalynch. That account, I have a lot of videos on passive income, but I decided that I'm just going to start focusing on this page. So if you follow me, that account, I have a lot of videos on passive income, but I decided that I'm just going to start focusing on this page. So if you follow me stuff on that page, or you can stay tuned because I'm going to be talking more about it on this page as well. Cook's Island in the South Pacific. Okay. Get the JR rail pass for a month and just ride the rails. Oh, you mean in Japan? Yes, us Libras need to link up. Hey, not a Libra link. Let's get it. How long were you doing digital marketing before you started seeing the benefits? So that's a good question. Your content twin. Like I said, I don't know if you were on earlier, but I have tried a lot of different things in business. So I've actually been doing digital marketing for years. But I will say, in terms of like me actually taking it seriously, I started seriously talking about digital marketing it was either November or December, and I got like my first like affiliate sign up within like a month. Like it was like $30, and it was like $40. I was over the moon. Like, I mean, I almost shat myself. I was so excited. So I mean, obviously, like, y'all, there is no get rich quick scheme out there. And like I've told y'all, like, very transparently, like, I've been in this entrepreneurship world since 2017, and I have flopped around, and I have invested tens of thousands of dollars, and I have failed and failed and failed. And I am finally at a point where I feel so good about what I'm doing. I have products that I love. I am making money passively. I have like the multiple incomes. I have yet to get out of the country. Stamp for my passport. Egyptian Black, what you waiting on? Networking is great. It really is. And like, I used to be a social media consultant, and when I tell y'all, I was like the queen of networking. Like, I mean, I used to go to networking event. Like, I used to just always have my elevator pitch ready. But like, now that I'm more of like a lifestyle creator, I have so much more fun. I mean, even this is networking. Like, hell, y'all networking in the comments. Y'all, people be out here in the comments. I be seeing them like, oh, what part of here are you from? Like, oh, I'm there, we need to link up. Like, I love that shit. Like, be open to talk to people. Like I don't understand if you might feel like it's intimidating, or you're a little bit introverted. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Like, I remember going to networking events, y'all. I used to go in the bathroom and be in the mirror gassing myself up like, Bianca, you got this. People love you. You are and I am an extrovert. Like, it's fine, but like, just talk to people. Yes, here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Come on. Ciao. Digital marketing is selling products. So digital marketing is marketing any, thank you, baby. Marketing any like product or service. online, like in any digital format. I love people. My boyfriend hates them. I don't know if I can handle that for the rest of my life. Ooh, Jasmine, your words, not mine. Oh, thank you, whoever typed the Bianca Lynch in there. I appreciate y'all. I followed you. Thank you, Aqua Love. Welcome. Callie, new bestie. Oh, thank y'all for the gifts. I'm trying to like walk and talk at the same time. It's a lot. Ciao. Are you going to show us your apartment? If you stay tuned on my page, I am. I ain't gonna show it to you right now because we leaving in 2 days, so we packing up and it's a hot mess. But I will show it to y'all. I'm gonna do a whole walkthrough and show y'all. Is there a link to your other page on somebody? Yeah, somebody had posted it. So the other page is THEB page on somebody. Yeah, somebody had posted it. So the other page is THEB